Welcome to Live and Local for Lunch, a show keeping you up to date with what's happening in our communities. You'll hear from our elected officials, business owners, community organizations, celebrities, and more. We'll keep you informed about what's trending on social media, too. Things that you'll be talking about after lunch. And if you'd like to comment, ask a question, and have your opinion heard, you're invited to pick up the phone. Call in to 440-946-9468. That's 440-946-WINT. So let's get live and local for lunch. Here's your host for today's show, Glenn Miller.
Good afternoon. A one-day forum and four-day conference to connect Croatia and Northeast Ohio on economic development is scheduled to take place starting with a forum on September 18th at the Hoosier College of Business at Cleveland State University. There is a large number of Croatian natives in Lake County and throughout Northeast Ohio, and a large number of Croatian businesses in the area. So that is why the Croatian American Business Forum is coming to Northeast Ohio. With me is Biljana Lovrinovic from the county's Port and Economic Development Authority, and she is one of the lead organizers of this event. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Glenn. Thanks for having me on with you today.
Okay, now, how did this all come about?
Okay, well, Cleveland, like you mentioned, or Northeast Ohio, has a large number of Croatian people of Croatian descent who live here. And we have an organization that is called the Association of Croatian American Professionals. It's a national organization. And a couple of years ago, we placed the bid to host the conference in Cleveland, which was granted to us. And we are really proud to say that, for a couple of years, we've been working pretty hard to put it on. And that's how it all started. So the last year was all about getting venues, speakers, arranging content, what we will have. And here we are, a week away.
Now, one of the keynote speakers for the Friday, September 20th gala dinner is the president of Croatia, and I hope I don't murder his name, but is Kolinda Grabar. Help me out, please.
Okay, so her name is Kolinda Grabar-Kitarovic.
Okay, that's a tongue twister for me.
Yes.
But, okay, now she is going to be the speaker at a gala awards dinner. And how did that all come about? You have a president of a nation come all the way to Cleveland, Ohio to speak with it.
Yes.
Why?
Well, Croatian president is I can say the friend of the American Croatian communities. She was an ambassador here before, and she's one of the patrons of ACAP, of this Association of Croatian American Professionals. And each year we invite her to come. Now, this year there are a couple different events taking place in U.S., and we actually managed to do it around the same time, and it worked out pretty well. So she will visit a couple different cities, and Cleveland is definitely on her list because she believes in what we are doing as an organization.
Okay. Now, how many Croatian businesses are there in Ohio, and especially Northeast Ohio, the Cleveland area?
Yeah. So we would say there was a list of 60 Croatian businesses, mainly in manufacturing. I would say that number today is much larger, because people have ventured into different service industries like marketing, like IT, like engineering. So now, not that you only have manufacturing companies, but you have a lot of, descendants of the Croatian parents who have started their own businesses. So maybe 60 that we know of, but I know that the number is actually much larger.
Now, it will open with a one-day forum.
Yes.
And then there's the four-day conference.
Yes.
But now, during the actual conference, one of the things that I think is going to be talked about is how the Croatian economy has, actually developed, since the fall of the Soviet Union and in the development of your own country.
Yeah, today not today, but next week, the Economic Development Forum was hosted actually by the Small Business Development Center, the Export Assistance Network at the Cleveland State University, and the Croatian Chamber of Economy. What the goal was to connect the two the region of Northeast Ohio and Croatia, and to talk about how we can collaborate and work together to expand on economic development in both areas. So definitely we will touch up on how economy has evolved from when Croatia used to be part of Yugoslavia and how things are looking like today when Croatia is part of European Union.
Right. Okay. But we have to say that at one time Yugoslavia was part of, unfortunately, the Soviet Union. Now it broke away, and then Croatia now has developed from that, and it's gone on and developed. But you've developed a tremendous economy over there, and I think there is a need to connect your economy with our connected because there is a global economy developing.
Absolutely. And when you look at Northeast Ohio and industries that we have here, like manufacturing, that is something that Croatian people have done really well here in Northeast Ohio, and we want to talk about that because there's a lot of good conversations that can be taken place.
Now, one of the things I know you're going to be talking about is the importance of Croatian genealogy and staying connected with your roots.
Yes, absolutely. It is really important, like you said. We live in a global world today, but at the same time, we like to know where we all came from, and knowing where you come from opens up opportunities, maybe to find your families, to connect with the world, but also connect in business as well.
All right. Now, before we get too much further, I want to say that companies and those, especially those in Northeast Ohio, as well as economic development departments from cities and communities throughout the area, interested in registering for the meetings and the morning presentations, need to visit. It's a CRONEOforum.com. That's CRONEOFORUM.com. Choose which company they are interested in meeting with and send an inquiry to CRONEO Forum at equitusbranding.com. Now, Equitus is your company.
Yes.
It's a marketing company, correct?
Yes. For me, it was important that I have impact not only as a company that does business, but last year when I spoke with the Croatian Chamber of Economy, I explained to them that we have this conference taking place and that it would be perfect time for them to come to Cleveland. So they engaged me to help, bring local chambers of economy, our economic development directors in one place together to have this discussion. That's one part. And then the other part, what I was really interested in as a business owner myself, to invite American companies to meet for networking, to exchange business information, business cards. I'm not necessarily believing that next Wednesday during this forum we will right away sign contracts, but what I do believe in is that we will open doors and towards future collaborations.
And talking about opening doors, now when you start Equitus, it's important to note that you also have a sister company in Croatia.
In Bosnia.
I'm sorry, Bosnia. Okay.
Yeah, but I do business in Croatia as well, so
Okay.
I think you're not much far from where I am. So.
And what is that company called?
So that company is called Gallup Digital, and our focus is on web design, branding. Web design, web development, mobile applications, which supplies our company here that focuses on branding and marketing. Equus Group. Yeah.
So again, it's an example of how businesses can tie together from across the Atlantic to here, correct?
Absolutely. This is actually a perfect example. Both are small businesses, both in small towns. My Equus Group company is here in Eastlake. My hometown in Bosnia is also a small town. So I feel like it works really well from the culture perspective.
Okay, again, before we get too far, now if people want to contact you about registering and getting more information, how do they do that?
Yeah, I think best is to call me. Call me at 440-840-5077, And just ask for Biljana, and I will put you in touch, or I'll put you on the schedule. On CRONEOforum.com, you can find companies. And like I said, not necessarily that you want to sign contracts next week, but maybe you do want to meet them. Maybe welcome them to Northeast Ohio, if nothing else.
Is there a website they can also go to?
Yes, so CRONEO Forum, CRONEO Forum.com. So it stands for Croatian Northeast Ohio Forum.
All right. Now, how has the development helped you, and how would it help both the U.S. companies here in the U.S. and overseas?
Yeah, definitely export import is something that we have to always be aligned and have partners around the world. So that is always really crucial for businesses. So I think number one is that we will be connected. And number two, I think looking at opportunities. These Croatian companies now will have chance to take a look at Northeast Ohio, learn, hopefully maybe expand operations. Hopefully they will find partners here. And hopefully the Croatian companies will welcome Northeast Ohio economic development into Croatia for another delegation that will reciprocate and sort of give back to what we give them this time around.
Thank you for coming to see us today and talk with us. And again, if people want to contact you, they need to call 440-840-5077. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Glenn. I appreciate your time.